stream's going down.
Fuck!
It's the free stream. What the fuck's going on?
Stream!
God damn, they're fucking freeze.
God damn it!
What the
It's the free stream!
Boom Smith in onto this.
I'm Boom Smith!
It's a Paramount Plus ad!
Does the Hellbent getting in on the pre-stream? God damn.
Yeah, okay, I'm staying.
Alright, you grimy son of a bitch, let's get down to business.
Hello, Hello, it's me, B, in a completely normal fashion.
Yeah.
Thank you. My God.
Are you prepared for me to scream at the top of my lungs at some random point during the stream?
Here's what
goodness.
we know. Here's what we know. Last time we left off, we said the next time that we see these people, it's gonna be raid day. And then wouldn't you know it, when I said, let's do some off-group stuff, they said, but I want to hang out with my buddies during the 8 weeks that we have before raid day. And so I said, well, you grimy son of a bitch, I'm in. And now here we are. And if they don't have something they want to do, then that's their problem and not mine. You heard it here first, ladies, gents, friends, and fae. So, all you fuckers, let's get down to business, okay? Okay.
This is no longer the pre-stream.
The
It's the during stream. The pre-stream is dead.
It's the stream.
There never was a pre-stream.
What the fuck is that?
The Anthropa stream.
Trying to tell me you think that there's a stream going on right now? Alright.
Is there a streamer in here?
I don't know, that sounds a little bit out of pocket.
Any streamers in the chat?
Nah.
I don't know. That sounds.
I wouldn't. If there were any, I'd have to remove them by force with extreme prejudice. So here we are. Here we are. We're in town. You know, this is technically taking place in between when they're doing their therapy, their work, and in the midst of getting their new shit installed. Keep that in mind if you're trying to pull a fast one on me so we can get down to business. Speaking of business, Business Smith has been going around trying to find everybody, wrangling up. Next thing you know, Maddie over there with Alpha, there's a knock on your door. Business Smith is on the other side. Business Smith, what do you say?
Where you live now?
Hey, Maddie. Yeah, guy, you wanna come on an adventure?
How did you get our address?
Alpha realizes that she accidentally sent it one of these nights when trying to make sure that all your belongings were sent to the proper location, such as your gun.
But on the bright side, at least it wasn't me that did the fuck up this time. What is going on?
Oh, we're going on an adventure.
That's right.
We're going on a gas stealing adventure.
Old Business Smith has a business proposition and it involves Tutu and you. Question is, are you in? Next thing you know, there's a little beep boop, a ring on the phone. None other than Sparks here to tell you that, aw shit, I fucked up. Hellbent's dog still isn't back in our possession. Good thing that there's an opportunity.
I don't know if I'd use those words exactly.
What are you gonna say as you tune in
Well,
on the phone?
I wouldn't say I fucked up so much as I have an idea.
Business Smith. Maddie, what do you say when you hear that there's an idea on the other line?
Okay.
First off, Business Smith, are you out of your mind? Second question.
I've never been
What's your
more in
idea?
my mind. I've been hanging out with Barrel Man. We got some Barrel Man ideas. And the first of them is stealing gas. Now, we are not going to do anything illegal. That's what Corey and Trevor are for. Corey and
Right.
Trevor are just going to steal the gas. There's nothing illegal about not stealing gas.
No, that's
So-
still illegal.
It's not illegal.
If
I
you
would
told
know.
someone to steal gas, it's still a
No.
crime.
I didn't steal the gas.
Yeah,
Even
you
passing
did
the topic
not.
on
This
Corey
same
Trevor,
thing is like
legality
you
of
were
stealing
saying-
gas or not stealing gas. Should not we answer the question why you need me involved if I'm not stealing it?
I thought you just want to hang out or something. You know.
Have you considered like the great heist of going to the local taco truck?
I don't want to go. I'm not hungry.
Now at this time, Sparks,
How
what's
is
this
he not-
idea that you're pitching to the chat?
Well, I'm not good at a lot of things, but I could see a bit of an opportunity to get that dog back. Do you guys know what a prize fight ring is?
Yeah. I mean, is it not what I think it is?
Okay, I need to know what you think it is.
Well, I imagine you go and you fight for a prize.
Okay, wow, that's surprisingly straightforward for you. Mostly, yeah.
I'm Boomsmith.
Have you been reading recently?
I can't read.
That explains a lot about you.
Is this an appointment in advance? Are you calling me so that I know to put your teeth back in together once you get them all knocked out?
Oh, I'm not gonna get hit.
Again, I find myself asking the question of what do you need me for then?
I don't know how to set this sort of thing up.
And you think I do?
No, I was technically calling to see if you were all right.
Putting on my business mustache.
Oh,
It's
the
like we
business
haven't
mustache is
talked
coming on.
since
Business
that
mustache is
everything.
on. I'm your manager now. I'm setting up all your
Oh,
fights.
I don't like this. Listen, I'm thinking of we just need some way to broach this to the mocks. But I will be honest, I was calling mostly to see if you were doing all right. But this is just me like airing out an idea, and I want to know if it's a good one.
Speaking of ideas, another text message comes in. A call is going through. Ring, ring, ring. Do you pick up the phone, everybody?
Who's
Oh shit! Whose phone is that?
It's everybody's. Shamu's giving you a call because Shamu has just realized that though Shamu has some ideas with this new stuff brought in by Gary Holder, Shamu doesn't have the tools to work on it. Shamu, what do you say as you're trying to see if everyone is ready to go out there and get your tools? You know, see if anyone wants to go visit
Yes.
the island that's definitely still within all of your collective control.
Yeah, he immediately calls. It's just like, oh, thank fucking God! I've been looking for the goddamn. Okay, never mind. I spent 2 hours on nothing.
Did you forget what the number was?
Fun. Well, you can't forget if you never had it in your phone. Wrote it down.
How did you not have it in your agent?
The only person I keep a contact to is Hellbent.
Why?
Yeah, why Hellbent?
Because he's the guy that gives that. Because he's the guy who hired me. I have not spoken to any of you enough to ask for your phone numbers.
You
Aside
can
from this
just
guy.
like ask.
Yeah.
I could.
I still don't even have a phone. I'm just sitting here with a
If you
like
want-
a teleprompter. I'm
Here,
looking
go.
at you with yours.
If you want, I could get you one.
Phone stealing adventure. Here we go.
No, I'm going to.
Okay.
I have money, Boomsmith. I can buy a phone normally without
Oh.
stealing it.
I swear to
wrong
Ford,
with
if the
that?
house phone starts ringing, I'm gonna start shooting somebody.
I'm getting weird looks at the
Um,
bus stop.
I was just going to see if any of you are at the island right now. I'm kind of looking for where I left my tools. I think that was like the last place while I was messing with the fucking AV.
Oh, the island.
Yeah, the island.
Cusco's Island.
Yeah, not there, but at my apartment right now. So I don't have a clue on where your tools are. Sorry, I
Don't-
can't help you, buddy.
Don't.
Is anybody there? I gotta go there. I check.
I didn't-
Someone is there. Someone, not us.
Raj starts typing away. You can see Raj is typing in the chat.
How did? When
we
did
know
we
what do
see
you
the
mean
that
collect
someone
call
is
here?
there? You're saying it like something's up. What happened?
Raj sends
Aren't
a
you the one with the
message.
boat? Why don't
One
you
of you
figure it
needs
out?
to tell Shamu.
There are cops on the island.
Yeah. Then it was seized. That goddamn office chief fucking Dangle.
Wait, he's chief now?
He's always been chief.
Okay, I never know because you usually just say his name in like a threatening, yet slightly homoerotic manner.
Oh, he's a piece of shit.
The whole thing.
Fucking thing.
Well,
Anyway.
so Shamu,
Sure, I
upon
didn't-
hearing the news that the island has been seized by the authorities, what do you have to say?
Just very quiet and just. So let me get this straight, so I make sure I didn't just go fucking deaf. You're telling me the fucking cops took the island and likely everything on it.
I don't know if they've extracted everything off of it,
Oh,
but I know
good.
there are cops on the island.
Alright, never mind.
You good?
Then new idea.
You need a minute?
Oh no, I was gonna say you guys come with me and I go shoot the fucking base and get my tools.
I mean, fair. I appreciate the boldness from you. I feel like that's new.
At precisely
It
this
is new.
moment, Hellbent is gonna realize that there's a group call going on in the group chat with the group.
We didn't ping him on Discord.
Hellbent was busy. Hellbent's been up to a lot recently.
Hellbent was working out.
Hellbent's
Hellbent.
the opposite of that. But Hellbent, what do you do as you notice that there's a group call going on? Do you join in on that?
No one has seen or heard from Hellbent in the past 7 or 8 weeks.
We're not that far along yet. It's been approximately
are we not that
2
far along?
weeks, maybe.
2 weeks? Well, they haven't seen him in a while. So you got no idea where your buddy's been. And he hasn't really picked up any calls, but he has been keeping at least a little bit of contact via text. He's been hard at work. Nose to the grindstone, as they might say sometimes. There's a quick notification as someone joins the call. Hellbent does listen in, but you know that he's muted, and that's not something that occurs often.
Hey, I think you've got your mute on accident, buddy.
Oh my god, he's actually. Oh, he
Uh,
actually.
Give it a sec. He'll figure it out.
The chat. There's a little pop up in the chat. Not unintentional.
Oh, fuck, dude. Did you get punched in the throat or something? I've had that happen
Oh.
before.
Yeah, I bet that lung feels real comfortable right now. Hope you've been actually following up
a
on,
lung. What
physical
happened?
exercise and therapy and
Oh, yeah.
probably
his
some
lung
medication.
was-
Are you actually taking antibiotics, or are you just still pretending that you're in some kind of metal
What the
fusion that's immune to that
happened
sort
to
of thing?
Hellbent?
Something like
well,
that.
there was an explosion.
Hellbent quickly starts typing in the chat. All
Is there a
caps.
place we can meet up?
Did no
physically?
one tell him?
I'm getting to it. Is there a place we can meet
I
up?
hate you all. It's been 2
No, you
weeks.
don't.
I can't notify everyone at once.
You don't hate anyone. You're just angry.
I am very angry and hateful. I am full of hate.
Raj
am
decides
that.
to propose the same thought. Maybe we should all meet up somewhere and talk in person.
Yeah,
I tell you
that's
what, I
I'm
can
saying.
go pick people up. I can pick everyone up. We'll
I
we'll
can
meet
pick
up down
as
at
Alpha
the pipe
begins
dream.
to do-
How about?
As Alpha begins to mention this,
That's
Hellbent
Raj mentioned.
immediately
Oh,
starts
Raj.
texting, I can't. Sorry, can't. Later.
Raj says, "You sure? Because it seems like now's the time people are going, boss." All right. It's your head of corporate gets mad about the Chew 2 usage today. I'm gonna go get him.
Should we check on him?
I probably. I mean, he can hear us talking about him right now.
Raj
so,
creates
like,
Not like he's
a
dead.
separate group message with everyone except for Hellbent and says, "I heard the question. I think we should."
Okay.
all right.
That's my
It's
bonus
just-
on the line if he's a little bit off kilter.
I can pick up like one person. The car's in the shop right now.
Raj says, if you can get there, I've got enough seats
Okay.
in the company car.
Where are we meeting? Out of town?
Hellbent
We're going to
joins the
Hellbent's
chat
apartment.
room that doesn't have him in it.
Wait, we're going.
Hellbent, you're not invited to
to
that chat room. You can't join. You're not a net runner.
Get out of here. Get out of here, you.
I think Hellbent like joins the chat for half a second, and I like kick him from it, and then he joins, and I kick him from it, and he joins, and I kick it from it, and then I text him, it's like, it's a surprise party, shut up. Happy birthday.
Speaking of surprise interventions on people that don't want to be found, or wondering what people are. Did Hobbs die? I haven't heard
Hobbs,
from her
Hobbs
in like
good.
2 weeks.
Hobbs is, as we say, gaming addicted.
Hobbs is currently running raids.
You know what? Good for her.
Let's step into Hellbent's apartment, shall we?
Swords.
Oh yeah, you need anything while I'm out? Guess I'm leaving.
Alpha says, "Have fun, don't get shot."
Yeah.
I
I'll celebrate my whole graduation or whatever, but I guess this is fine too.
Maddie, you want me to pick you up, or do you want Raj to pick you up?
Where the hell are we meeting?
Hellbent's
I don't
apartment.
know. It's like, okay, I'm already on my way. You guys are actually pretty close to me.
You're crashing Hellbent's apartment. Is what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, someone stop by the boat for me.
Yeah.
Please.
I only have room for one person at the moment because the car's at the shop, but I have a new bike.
Okay, I'll wait then.
I can pick you up. It'll just be like, okay, we need to schedule the carpool.
Raj says,
What's the alternative
"You
here?
drive,
He's gonna
I'll get everybody else. I have enough seats."
Okay, are
gonna
you sure?
Broke himself to the window.
Because like I can pick someone up. It'll save gas.
I don't
Raj
think
says,
yes.
"This is getting too complicated. I'm already getting them."
All right.
All right, you get
God,
to
why did I get so snipey?
you get to Hellbent's apartment, and Raj lets everybody in. Sorry, Hellbent. You can hear the footsteps outside your door. You're currently in your room doing who knows what.
Is this couch real leather?
It is, in fact. As you step into the apartment, 3 little cleaning bots are absolutely losing their shit at your presence, and the fact that you haven't taken your shoes off.
I'm working on it.
They are beeping at you. They are very
The
displeased.
angry Goombas.
Why does that one have a
Pick
knife
up the one that's
taped to
harassing
it?
me, flip it upside down, and then put it back down on the ground.
Why
It is a
would you do that?
scarab. It is so angry with you.
Shimu is getting his shoes off before he even goes into the apartment. Just like,
Yeah.
I see them. I know.
That's just
I know what
common
they're at.
courtesy.
Just, I'm honestly kind of jealous. These little things are awesome.
How do you? have
Clearly, you have
money?
all never lived in a place that has broken glass everywhere, taking off your shoes. Nonce.
As
I
you
don't
go
ex-
in there, you can see that
I mean-
there's a door at the end of that hallway, and still no sign of Hellbent. No sign of Hellbent.
A message pings in the group chat. Go away.
Ah,
I mean,
okay. You good,
No.
buddy?
There is no reply.
Raj says, "I think we should talk to him. He seemed a
going
little
in.
bit unusual since
Going in.
No. Do not go into
Raj,
the door.
Raj steps up and says, "He sold all of his stocks. He seemed a little off ever since that.
I'm
what?
sorry. He what?
He's, well, I guess not
All
sold.
of
He gave them away. He gave them
Oh,
away."
no. I'm gonna fucking die.
Shimu is going
Look,
to the
everyone,
door.
be good,
Like,
be kind, be nice. I feel like he might be a little unusual right now. I haven't heard from him since the meeting.
Well, Goofy. What you're trying to
Shamu's
say.
going for that door, I promise. Just in me, not even thinking about it.
Shamu,
What
you
the
open
fuck
the door.
is wrong with you?
Shabu opens the door.
He knocked, but it's very much just like I'm doing this for the sake of courtesy. I am making sure you're actually alive in there.
Just
As
reminds me of that
you
fucking
open,
kid.
as you open the door, you find a very well-furnished room on the other side. A desk, a bedroom, not too many amenities, not something a Borg would need. And sitting at the desk is someone you do not recognize. Hellbent straightens up and kind of adjusts his robe and almost reaches up to straighten a tie that isn't there. Right.
You get a couch in here. We'll sit down.
How about you get out of my fucking home?
No. You gave away all your stocks, and
Raj just kind of
I'm
just like
concerned.
a teeth-showing
I'm
smile, like,
concerned.
"Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that, boss."
Boomsmith, you ever know not to
assets.
share information.
Are you mentally ill?
What the fuck
I'm
is
not
wrong
saying
with
it to be mean. I'm like,
What the
this
fuck
doesn't
is-
seem like something
don't-
you would
That is
do.
not how you ask
Open
someone
with
if
that,
they're
you
okay.
dumb motherfucker!
All of you shut the fuck up. I am so goddamn tired of hearing your voices through this fucking meat.
Hey, don't talk shit about our meat.
Shut up.
I punched Boomsmith.
I'm not in the mood.
Boom.
Firstly, Raj, thank you so much for allowing them into my apartment uninvited. I greatly appreciate that. Thanks so much.
Raj
Oh,
gives you a very sharp glare. You weren't answering your messages, boss.
We thought you were dead.
literally have been. I have been. And the figure
There
kind of
have
paces
been-
back and forth.
There have been meetings that you aren't attending, boss. Not ever since.
Oh,
then.
yes, right. I can attend while all of my IDs look completely different. Look at me.
Well, I
Look
wasn't
at him,
exactly
look
aware
at
that
him.
this was the situation. Boss, you understand my concern. I was just trying to help in case you were planning something rash again.
Listen,
Rash.
if it helps, I might know a guy who can get you a few stick-on interfaces.
I
I imagine it's
them.
the transition period.
What tipped you off.
I'm trying to be nice here, man.
And I am out of my skin.
He's like a
So-
crab. He's molting. He's
Also,
molting.
minus one
Boomsmith
loyalty
again.
with Raj. Make a note of that.
Sorry, what happened?
Minus one loyalty from Raj.
Well, I hadn't finished the conversation yet,
Yeah,
but
let's
okay.
Finish the conversation and maybe you get it back. Keep going.
Let's keep going.
I appreciate that you were worried about me. I'm sorry I did not inform you. I have been embarrassed and in pain. It's not normal having nerves regrown and strapped back on in a day's time. Everything hurts. Even breathing.
Shit. You need some dope, man?
No, I
No,
appreciate
I-
that, but
Okay.
no, thank you.
Alright,
I
then
have
just-
enough vices as it is. I'm sorry I did not contact you earlier. I didn't want you to see me like this.
All right. Well, I mean, it's just like, can you imagine if you guys found out I didn't have a grenade line? You'd be concerned. You'd probably think I'd.
Or if you shaved your mustache.
All right. Shit. Oh, yeah. Even worse. You'd be like,
I don't want to know what your face looks like under that.
I'll be honest. It's not.
I imagine it would look like a Ken doll.
It looks better. It looks better than Hellbent, but like not by much.
I punch
Not
you in
my-
the arm again.
At this point,
Metal
Boomsmith, you're
arms.
taking
Oh.
1d6 damage.
Crosses.
Boomsmith, roll 1d6. You're taking
I'm
damage.
rolling evasion. We're rolling evasion here.
Are you sure you want
At
to
this
roll
point, Madeline
evasion?
uncrosses her arms.
Okay,
damage
Maddie's
and
uncrossing
pay
her
for
arms.
this.
Would
Hold
like
on.
to approach Hellbent.
Okay,
Yeah, Maddie.
You approach Hellbent, Maddie.
And she just puts out a hand and just goes, "Want to talk about it?"
No, I'm fine. I'm just uncomfortable and warm and slimy and squishy and it will not happen again in 4 weeks, 5, something like that.
Oh. Are you turning into a mech? Serious question this time. Are you turning into a mech?
Full body conversion.
Oh, so you'll just be like
Oh.
a brain.
That's exciting.
Oh, that's
I
Terrifying.
got you set up
Why
on
would
any
you want that?
doxepin or anything?
It's
Why would I want that?
I mean,
You
Like,
have
sleep through
no
your transition
idea.
period.
That's why I'm asking.
Have you
I
ever
don't mean it
wondered
in like a
what it's
rude
like
way.
to be stuck being something that is just too weak to survive? I know I don't look great now, but I looked worse when I was regular. It won't last long. I had a neat little genetic defect when I was a kid. I chromed up for a lot of reasons. Getting around a lifespan of 20 plus is one of them. This is probably the best I'll ever look as long as I have flesh on my bones. Look, I really appreciate that you're all here. I know you guys are planning something. I'm sorry that I can't be there right now.
Raj gives you a lofted brow. And then he holds up his phone and reveals that he's had this conversation being recorded and sent via conference call with Hobbs the entire time. And he says, "Boss, you know, you've been pretty good about the bonuses. And I won't have to say it again, but I'll say it once. The stock was pretty cool. I almost sold it, but I didn't. Sentimental reasons. You don't gotta be ready to handle the world through all of this. A lot of the time I feel like me and Hobbs are just kind of accessories, watches, rings, necklaces, a suit and a tie, part of the outfit. Well,
You're my friends. I don't want you in danger.
if we're your friends, then wouldn't now be the time to let us carry you around?
Fine.
You hear
I've got
that,
nothing better
folks?
to do anyway.
This squishy bastard wants to go out.
you want
Don't call me squishy, please.
You want to see me punch someone in the
meaty.
face?
Fleshy.
I punch him in the arm again. Different arm.
I can
Dodge.
still hold a gun. You know that, right?
And you
right,
will
Blue
if
Smith?
we need it. But I'll tell you right now, you weren't in that group call just now until the end. These fuckers have something planned, and, you know, I've been feeling pretty free-spirited ever since you told me about this plan to get what we're owed.
That's. I hate it when you use my own words against me. You know that, right? I hate that. Why did you do that?
What?
All right, let
bringing
me
me
just.
up to speed. What are we doing here? Because as far as I'm aware, I'm checking on a friend that's turned into some kind of weird hermit crab. No offense. What are we being dragged along into?
A few things, turns out. Number one, the dog.
I'm getting that back. I have an idea.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna help with that. And then afterwards, maybe think about Shamu's tools. At the very least, make a plan. And I guess Boomsmith wanted to steal some choo-choo, and, well, call me crazy, but the only way we'd get to the island for those tools is if we have enough choo-choo for a boat.
Ooh, choo-choo steal episode. Let's go.
You're
It's
right there.
hard to
Blaze.
find
Boat
such
it-
good
boat
goons.
hasn't been refueled yet.
Thanks, Nix.
What were you
Gotcha.
saying, Shamu? I can't hear you. You need to speak up, speak with your chest.
Like, he kind of paused, just like, yeah, that is probably the most rational idea, surprisingly. I haven't actually refueled the boat yet anyway.
Yeah. Yeah,
How
no,
much,
you
How much
haven't done
choo-choo do we
that.
need for a boat? Exactly.
I don't know.
I got Corey and
Well,
Trevor.
basic fuel for a boat for 1 day is 1,000 eddies.
Oh.
Okay.
1 day.
As this is being discussed, Hellbent turns around and slips back through his bunch of guests, doing his best to avoid touching anything.
Could I,
Oh,
go
We're
to
gonna
stop
siphon
him?
gas from about 10 cars.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not nearly as bad as I thought.
I think I go to stop Hellbent. I don't touch him. It's like, if you want, I've got something you might be able to slot in if it makes you feel more comfortable for a bit.
define slot in.
I hold up the arm that you gave me.
I can't. No chrome until I take the big dive. Doctor's orders.
That's fair. Doesn't mean you can't hold it.
Why the hell would I hold
Could
it?
I have a
Ceremonial.
don't mean to intrude, but as a recently more qualified and with some paperwork to prove it, could I have a look at your doctor's notes? I'm really curious about the prescriptions they have you on. Just want to give it a look over.
Feel free. I haven't actually touched any of them. Seemed too risky. But
Nice.
if I'm going to be going somewhere, I think I'm going to at the very least try to look presentable.
Roll the relevant medical skill.
Hellbent just
I-
points you. Hellbent just points you to the desk, which is impeccably organized. There's a sheaf of medical papers there and 2 bottles of pills, both of which haven't even been opened.
All right. So I just want to look over everything, and at least from my stance as somebody who has been in a situation of lingering nonstop uncomfortability due to detox, just want to see if there's anything I can adjust to the prescription, or if I notice anything that seems like they're like poisoning
Of
them.
course.
My
Make
assumption
your-
is that would be pharmacy.
Yeah. Is there a medical tech skill, or is it just pharmacy that you roll?
I'm not sure if anything
I
can
think
alleviate
medical
the
tech
pain
is
of
the,
fresh nerves.
The name
But-
of the skill. Maybe.
The
Okay.
pharmaceuticals is the skill for
Okay.
pharmacy.
Alright, smash. Roll it! Fuck
While this is occurring, Hellbent is going to try and dress himself at least somewhat presentably with a not great roll of wardrobe and style. Oh,
Hoo-ha! 23.
With your 23, while you can't find any way to make the painkillers more effective, you do find a way to balance them out so that Hellbent has enough remaining for if he decides to use them, and also save some. You now have some doses of stim. 3 doses of stim.
As in, I have them or he has them?
You have them. You can give them back to Hellbent if you want.
Hellbent, have you actually been taking your meds?
I've been trying not to. The dose seemed very high. I don't really trust these doctors. No
Alright.
offense, but I have a feeling they'd like to have me on a constant prescription.
Look here,
hearing
Softshell.
that, roll me one endurance check real quick, Hellbent.
That's gonna suck.
I'm gonna give you a DV 17.
That is a 13. Hellbent does not like his skin.
Hellbent, from all the time
look like
that
you're
you've
about
been
to throw up.
spending like this without taking your medicine, The pain is honestly unbearable. Everything you do is going to be taking a -2 until you take your meds.
Alright, look here, Softshell. You're gonna take 2 of these in the morning, as directed. You'll take 1 of these right before you go to bed. And then you have this bottle right here, and she's going to take 1 out of her bag. This is for if you just want to knock yourself out for the interregnum. I don't recommend that path, but it's kind of been on the up and up a couple of times.
Well,
You know, she's a doctor now.
Yes, thank you. I actually have my medical license now. It's
Yeah,
all certified.
that's still really cool. Like, if you want, I could take you out for drinks with Alpha sometime.
I don't drink.
Oh, speaking of Alpha,
Taking someone out to drinks doesn't mean you drink alcohol. It just means you go somewhere.
Speaking of Alpha, is there anything that you were looking to share with the group now that you discuss Alpha and your new medical license?
Oh, yeah, I mean, there is a big announcement, but we can figure that out when we go for drinks or whatever, nah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and say that to deflect that suspicion, to cover up the fact that I am shoveling like 4 or 5 pill bottles into my bag from Hellbent's collection.
Damn.
Alright.
Hellbent, he acquiesces and does as directed, but
Congratulations.
he's begrudging about it.
Your pain fades. Not completely, but a good bit. You can remove that penalty, as long as you don't do anything too crazy.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna want to operate any heavy machinery, drive. You probably don't want to mix it with alcohol. Do you do anything recreationally?
I don't. When the Ripper Doc woke me up after cloning these parts and sewing them back together, he said that my liver was one of the worst degenerative organs he had ever had the displeasure of working with. I don't think I'll be taking anything other than these.
Suit yourself, Stiffy. Alright, you should be fine then.
Alright, Raj
Something for
starts
later.
toward the door and says, alright, I'm gonna get the cargo and bring it around. Shall we go see about this dog?
Yeah, I've got a score to settle anyways.
Alright.
Hellbent got a 17 on the wardrobe and style, so he's not looking as good as he could be.
Yeah.
But he goes over to the drawer and pulls
you
it
put a
open,
flower in your
and
hood.
he goes over to the drawer, pulls it open, and pulls out his pistol. He holds it in his hand for a moment, and it's clear it's very uncomfortable, but he holsters it and starts walking out, limping, really, but tomato, tomato.